Hey, welcome to this video. And if you arrived here, you're probably searching for an e-commerce empire builders review. So I'll go over how it works and I'll give you my 2 cents whether I think it's a good investment for you. Um, so it's actually the there's a suite of products here, but the main one is the e-commerce empire academy. So I'll go to that page, and what's unique about this course, it's a drop shipping. So you're buying goods from China or lower cost countries, and selling them hopefully at a profit. And since you don't actually buy the product until you sell it, and you don't have to deal with inventory, so there's less risk that way. And what's unique about his course, he teaches you how to build out a sales funnel for drop shipping. So instead of, like, a lot of courses will teach you Shopify or Amazon. But the thing with that, you don't want to be relying 100% on Amazon, because they could shut down your account at any time. I mean, it happens all the time, uh, believe it or not. And also, they have hosting fees, right? Because they're not going to host your store for a fee, for free. And you're not really branding yourself, right, with Amazon, because you don't really have that much control. You're really building Amazon's brand. You're not building your own brand. And he really focuses on branding yourself. And the thing, what a sales funnel is, if you don't know, it's just a process that where you capture people's emails and then follow up, and also you upsell them. So maybe and he'll give you a template where it's a 5-page template. So if they bought the main product, you can upsell them. Say, hey, would you like this larger bundle? And then you could upsell them further. Would you like maybe a monthly recurring um, package of products, or and then you could also downsell them. So it's very unique in that regard. Sales funnels are very useful. And so here's the curriculum. So he talks about some mindset stuff, picking your profitable niche and products. He really focuses on picking something you're passionate about. So he had a fishing business because he was passionate about fishing. One of his students was into um, hunting. So and how to also do research and find which products are selling within that niche, by leveraging Amazon and different websites, even though you're not selling on Amazon necessarily. It talks about a whole section on funnels, how to actually build out your funnel in ClickFunnels is the software he uses, and how to build that all out. Email marketing, so how to actually follow up with people, because a lot of people aren't just going to buy the first time they see your stuff. It takes a little warming up. These days people are used to being promoted to from every direction, and it really takes a lot of trust to get people to actually buy from you. And so this is another unique thing about his course. Traffic. You could have the best sales funnel in the world, but you need traffic to it, right? And traffic just means eyeballs, customers, potential customers. Now, a lot of courses only teach Facebook ads, but he really focuses on influencer marketing. So you're paying influencers a little bit of money, and it's not necessarily that expensive, to get people to see your stuff. And the great thing about influencers is they've already built trust with their audience, so you're kind of leveraging that trust and the eyeballs they have. How to build lasting relationships with influencers, so it's not just a one-time thing. You don't want that. And also, so yeah, that's influencer marketing. So on places like Instagram, YouTube, how to actually find influencers. Then he goes into Facebook advertising, which Facebook ads, they can be a good traffic source. It's very high quality. The only problem with Facebook ads, they love to shut down accounts. I got my account shut down even before I created my first ad, believe it or not. So just be careful. But I like that he teaches other traffic sources, not just Facebook ads, because that's very dangerous to put all your eggs in with Facebook ads. So I like that he teaches influencer marketing in addition to it. But if you like to try your hand at Facebook ads and you can actually stay on the platform, because a lot of people are getting their accounts shut down, then it can be a good source of traffic. And he'll teach you how to do that. And then lastly, how to scale fast to 6 figures and beyond. So some bonuses, which you can read that for yourself, and it's it's $1997. So you know, so or 5 payments of $497. Now that might sound like a lot, but you get what you pay for. The training is quite good. He definitely knows what he's talking about. He's been featured on Forbes, BuzzFeed, and he's had a lot of success. And a lot of courses will sell for a lot more than this, believe it or not. I've reviewed e-commerce courses that sell for $5,000 and up. So 1997 is really not that much if you're serious about building a long-term sustainable business. So okay, I just want to looking it down in my notes because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. So passion, find suppliers. Yeah, he'll teach you how to find suppliers, cheap suppliers, but quality, how to brand yourself. Yeah, so, and you could just use his plug and play sales funnel and plug your stuff into it. So you get access to his sales funnel that's been working for him. So there's no guesswork involved. You can just use his and just but insert your own stuff in there. If that makes sense. So it's 100% legit course. Lots of testimonials, people making crazy high numbers, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a day in some cases. This is revenue, of course. You do have to pay a little, but he says the profit margins are around 30%. So, which is quite high. E-commerce, the profit margins are typically around closer to 15%, 1.5, believe it or not. So there is some expense involved. Just understand that. But if you want to go down the e-commerce route, this is a good course to purchase. The only things I would say about e-commerce are, firstly, it can be the profit margins are quite low because you're spending money on, ads or influencers. Yes, there are free ways to get people to see your stuff, but it's really a pay-to-play kind of business model. And then you're gonna have to, tools to set your business up, which is fine. And you're gonna have to actually purchase the product, right? So those are those two are the big expenses: purchasing the product and use paid ads, right? And paying influencers. So, and that's why your profit margins are so low. And you can only price products so high, right? Because if you try to sell a calculator for $100, but it's only worth $10, well, people are good at researching nowadays, and they'll find a cheaper way to get that. So number one are the profit margins. Another problem with e-commerce is it's a very complicated business model, right? It's not simple. There's so many moving parts, so many things you have to get good at. Learning, Facebook ads or traffic, that's a whole animal in itself. And then, email marketing is not that difficult, but there's, other things like actually doing your research, picking a product that sells, because it's nice to follow your passion, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee you'll be in profit. So, research, branding, how to deal with suppliers, how to find the right suppliers, how to customer service. There is customer service involved, so responding to emails, payment issues. I mean, there's all sorts of things you have to juggle at one time. So profit margins, and it's extremely complicated business model. So that's why I suggest don't get started with e-commerce if you're new to online business. So what do I recommend? Well, maybe you're not necessarily sold on drop shipping or e-commerce. Maybe you're just here because you want a reliable way to make money online. Well, I was in your position a little over a year ago. I tried everything. I tried blogging, domain flipping, freelancing. I've researched different business models like e-commerce. And what I found, the only thing that really makes sense and that's worked for me as someone who is completely new to online business is something called affiliate marketing. Now, you might have heard of it. All it is, it's recommending other people's digital products in exchange for a commission. So there's no physical aspect to this. It's 100% digital, which is great, especially with everything going on in the world right now, right? And you can go into any niche. Weight loss is a huge one. Dog training, gardening, how to get six-pack abs, six-pack abs, diabetes, of course, make money online. I know I'm not spelling diabetes. Okay, I don't want to. Sorry, I can't think when I'm on camera. But you get the idea. So any niche you want to go into, you best believe there's products you can promote. And why do I recommend affiliate marketing? I'll just give you three quick reasons. Number one, it's very simple. Unlike e-commerce, there's not all these moving parts. You can just focus on the marketing. You don't have to create your own products. There's no suppliers. Um, you don't have to. There's no customer service really, except for maybe respond to the odd email. But other than that, so very simple. Aren't too many moving parts. The profit margins are very high, around 80 to 90%. They can be because your only real costs are some basic tools, and those shouldn't cost you more than $150 a month. So yes, you'll have to spend a little bit of money in your business, but it's really a drop in the bucket compared to something like e-commerce, where you're making 30% profit margins on the very, very high end. So with affiliate marketing, it's 80 to 90%, and very low startup costs. And there's lots of leverage and automation in place because you have creating all these digital assets and using these different tools. So your business can work for you 24/7 on autopilot, 365 days a year. Now, e-commerce does have some of that. So you're leveraging, sales funnels and emails, but I just find, affiliate marketing just has all the pros of e-commerce with none of the negatives, with none of the drawbacks, if that makes sense. So what I suggest you do if you're interested in learning more about affiliate marketing is check out that link below. You'll get access to a free 4-day training series that's going to give you the entire blueprint, and you can just take it and run with it. It'll teach you how to pick the right products to promote to maximize your revenue, how to generate leads from a variety of different sources, right? Whether that's influencer marketing, Facebook ads, but also lots of free methods as well, such as YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. You can get traffic from all these places. And how to build out your simple sales process. So you'll also be learning how to build a sales funnel in this training. Your sales process that can work for you 24/7, 365 days a year, whether you're there or not. So if you want to go hiking for the day or spend time with your family, you can do that and still be generating commissions on autopilot. So yeah, that I think that pretty much covers it. So just check, if you check out the page below, it'll take you to my email opt-in page. Enter your best email. Make sure it's a real email, because sometimes people, I don't know, try to be clever and they'll enter a fake email, but I need the real email so I can send you that 4-day free training. So completely up to you, but it's your business, your life. That's just my suggestion. So I hope you enjoyed this review of Ecommerce Empire Builders. 100% legit program. It's just whether you want to go down this route of e-commerce. But if you don't really care how you make money, you just want a simple, reliable way to get started, I highly recommend affiliate marketing and checking out that training, because there's not that much good information out there with affiliate marketing. So, and that's why I struggled with it for the longest time. But once I finally got the right information, that's when the coin really dropped, and I've been seeing some pretty amazing results. So I hope you check that out. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.